Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Sheila with Ms.Shelia DIYs. I'm glad that you returned to view another one of my DIY projects. Today's project, I'll be making a lighted wall set. Here are the items that you will be needing in order to complete this project. Again, everyone, I do want to thank you for stopping by. So let's get started. So what I'll be doing first is I'll be gluing 3 Tumble blocks together for a set of 10 on each side. I find wood glue is a whole lot stronger and durable for your project. It will hold as opposed to using a glue gun with glue sticks. They don't hold the projects, being that I'm using more blocks. It needs more strength, more support to hold the project together. Okay, and again here I'll be using 10 sets of 3s on each side. And here I decided to cut off 1/4 of a block in order to make room for my lights. But I decided to scratch that because I didn't like the design the way it was looking. So again, it's 10 sets of 3 on each side. And 4 going across the top and bottom. And here I'm using a soldering tool to add holes inside of the clear gemstone. I would advise you to start on one side, forging a hole, and then go to the next side, turn it around, and let the sides meet. And because I am trying to get a size that's wide enough to hold the wire that you're looking at, and you'll need, if you're using Dollar Tree gems, you're going to need at least about 4 or 5 bags. And be careful because that soldering iron is hot. From experience, I can tell you. And also be in a well-ventilated area because those gemstones do give off a bad smell. Here I'm using a sandpaper block to scrub off the purple pink that's on the wire, because it wouldn't look right to have that purple going through those clear gems. And here I'm using my drill to try to drill a hole into the center part of the design in order to put in the center for the design to hold those wires. And right here you see I'm cutting off the paper off the party Norris maker. Okay, I'll be gluing that inside. And I'm adding hot glue on the inside, but be very careful. Do not put a lot at one time. Give it time to cool before you add the other, because this plastic will melt. That I've learned from experience as well. Now I'm adding the wires to the design, and I'll be adding a little bit more glue to hold them in place. Here you see where I painted the design gray just to tone down the color of the wood. Here you'll see where I covered up the little niche that I put in for the lights. I decided to just cover it up. I'm not going to use it, so I just covered it up with diamond wrap. Now I'm taking diamond wrap and wrapping up the stem. So I guess I would call this a branch, because it looks like a branch with a stem. So I'm using diamond wrap to cover the stem. And here you see that I'm adding the gemstones to the design, just sliding them on, and I'll be gluing the top and the bottom of the gemstone to the wire. And also I would like to give my apologies for the ashy knuckles. It's not intentionally, but something that happens. Here you see where I'm cutting off any additional wire that's not needed. It'd be good to cut it longer so that you'll have more than what you need, as opposed to cutting it shorter and not have enough. And again, I'm gluing from the bottom to the top on each gemstone so that it may be glued to the wire. Here you see that I'm gluing the top of the branches to the walls of the design. You see where I'm adding the lights to the branches. I'm just gluing them on the back of the gemstones. Okay, here's the finished design. And again, friends and family, I do want to thank you for allowing me to come into your home to show you my DIY projects. Thanks again for stopping by. Enjoy.